Hey guys, this is Donnie again. I want to thank you for joining me for another episode of the Mk4 Supra Na-t build. Today we are completely taking our focus off of the engine bay. Today's drivetrain day. I'm going to get ready to start doing the clutch, flywheel, pressure plate, all that good stuff. So the first thing I want to do before I get started is just thank everybody that's subscribed lately and that's been watching. It's really helped motivate me to continue working more than I really want to. As you can tell, I didn't want to do this. I don't want to do this. I'm probably not ever going to want to do this, but we're doing it anyway. So I just wanted to thank everybody that's gone ahead and dedicated their time to watch this build and everything else. So with that, let's get this thing jacked up. Well, now that I've got a whole foot of clearance under there, and of course a whole bunch of coolant that's spilled everywhere that I gotta lay in now, it's time to get started. Well, let's do what we do best over here. Let's work backwards. Pull the manifolds off, both intake and exhaust. That way I can loosen a majority of the bell housing bolts from the top. Manifolds are off, and boy do I love taking steps backwards. Let's get those top bell housing bolts. So I just got out from under the car. I got everything loose. Trans mount, drive shaft, all the bell housing bolts from the bottom. I haven't done the ones on the top yet. I'm going to stop for today only because I'm going to need another set of hands to help me pull the trans. Yeah, we can drag this out. We'll pull it back.
It's on your little actuator thingy right now.
That's fine. And then I'll get the back drive shaft bolts and then the center support.
Yeah.
We'll pull that out, and then we'll get the top bell housing bolts, then the starter, and then we're good to drop the mount. What you waiting for, Leo?
We're gonna have to wait to drop this down, so I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, so I'm working on pulling that brace, and then we'll pull the drive shaft here. I'm hoping I can get an impact in there, because otherwise it's going to suck. And then we'll pull that center support and drop that trans mount and get the other bell housing. All right, Leo, what did we do?
Pull the drive shaft.
Yeah, we pulled. What else did we pull?
I don't remember. The exhaust.
The exhaust.
Yeah.
All right. What else? What else do we have to do, Leo?
Stuff.
Yeah. Plenty of stuff.
Slave.
Pull the shifter, slave cylinder, and the top two bell housing bolts, right?
Yes. Those are still
The top two bell housing bolts, and the trans mount, and we're in pretty good shape. You ready to take a break?
Sure.
So we got shifter trim out. I just got to pull the bolts from the bottom and pull the shifter out. And then, what else we got? We got bell housing bolts and trans mount. And that bitch is ready to, slave cylinder. So, Leo, you're going to pull the slave cylinder. Woo! Slave is disconnected. Sleeve is connected and shifter is out. Bell housing bolts, tranny mounts, rip this bitch out. So we are two bell housing bolts away from pulling the trans. I have the tranny mount loose now. We just have the top two bell housing bolts. I was trying to get them from the top, but I can't. So we're just going to grab another jack, loosen the mount, drop the trans down a little bit, and try and pull them from the back. So that's where I'm going to leave you guys. We did pull the trans. I have the clutch on, the rear main seal on, everything cleaned up. I got to change the throwout bearing in the transmission. I haven't done that yet. So that's what we'll pick up in the next video. Is just I got to get Leo over here to help me manhandle the trans back into the tunnel, and then we can just start reassembly. From there, all we have really is our fuel system and oil lines, and then we can see if our harness started the car. I honestly can't wait. The motivation has been great. Thank you everybody that's been subscribed. If you want and you want to continue watching this build, definitely hit the subscribe button and start to follow along. All the motivation that everybody's been giving me has gone a long way. So anyway, I want to thank you guys for watching, and have a good one.